Hello, we're here playing Weyland with Power Shutdown combo, and our opponent is Noise. A lot of noise recently, that's fine. Generally like to see noise with this deck. The worst would be like Gabe and Andromeda. This hand is probably a keep. Having a Jackson already is nice, and having 2 of my 14 ice is about what you want. So let's try to ice up a wee bit. Oh yeah, that's right. And I'll get a card. Got this Caduceus, that's quite nice. Okay, so I should have drawn first already. Yeah, let's get rid of his early money. Don't mind if he comes in here so much. It's a quandary, no big deal. Wow, great hand for Noise. Yeah, it's a fantastic opening. Whenever you get that early pawn shot, you're just a happy camper. Gonna have to money up a little bit. We do have a lot of money cards in our deck, including the new paywall implementation, which I think is kind of a neat card. Often in this deck you just can't stop them from running, so this would let you gradually tick ahead. And it's a transaction, so I mean, worst case you're gonna get $1 when you play it, probably get $1 when they do the run. So we get to crack Subliminal. Let's get some money. The bad pub is basically irrelevant in this matchup. And next turn we'll try to push through this Atlas. If you can get Atlas counters, you're well on your way to winning this matchup because you can find your combo pieces with it. Atlas is probably the only reason this is not just a bad CI deck. CI has a lot of draw power, but you still got to find your cards that you need. So won't get too greedy. We'll try for 1 Atlas counter here. He's at $1, so I think even if he sells this, he won't be able to get much going on. We can potentially even push our luck and go for like a bunch of counters. We'll see how passive his turn is. It's just the worst when you get blown out by it. He's got no imps or anything. He's 1 in 3 chance of hitting this Jackson, which he can't pay to trash. So I won't waste any money on this res. Sees the Scourge, so he doesn't yet know that I am playing combo. One nice thing with this deck is it does masquerade quite nicely as Super Modernism for the most part. So we're going to get a tag at him, which you can't even afford to get rid of. That's quite a misplay for him. Yeah, he's even going on, which is even more of a misplay because this trace is going to just give me my money back and I'll still end his run. He does have a bad pub, so I'm going to boost the next trace by 1. Now he must end the run. Sadly, I can't actually just scorch him to death. That would be nice. If I draw, I have like a 2 in 36 chance to get the second scorch. That's a really bad chance. I'm just gonna blow up his pawn shop because that was gonna put him back for money quite a lot. I'll advance this a second time, and I'm gonna get a bit greedy because having two counters will let me find both my other combo pieces, both the Power Shutdown and the Diagnostics. And he's going to get rid of the tag this turn anyway, so... pretty much as expected. He has to dump cards as well. This is one reason I'm happy to see Noise. Weyland's traditionally been very strong against Noise, because you can just straight up tag them and kill them. This card needs to be in your discard if you want to do a scoring combo, so I will get value from it and put it where it needs to go. So now I've got options because I could just chain 2 more hostiles and go up to 5 points. Data Pike goes down, but I still don't mind having played it because I got rid of 2 of his money at the very start. Play 1 Data Pike, 2 Quandary. Seems fine. Paywall implementation is probably decent right now. Got this Hive. It's pretty soft at Parasite. Hedge this turn or Paywall this turn? I'm gonna try Paywall and see what happens. I doubt he's running any currents, so I won't bother saving mine. So at this point, what we're angling for is probably a double Scorch combo. At the base, I want to have, let's see, 6 more money than him. So this is okay because I only need 2 of them. All right, well. Could probably just see double Scorch him next turn if he runs. Seems fine. That's really the power of these tokens. Now I'd say he can't run successfully. If he runs at all, we can, I think, still beat him. But this is where this deck is hard to play because you never have the exact right scenario that you want to have. He's gonna check archives. Is there anything in there? There actually is not. And he's got quite a bit of cash. Good on him. Can we kill him with a combo? With a $2 credit lead? No. I don't think we can. This is where I feel a little bad. Like waiting and thinking about my moves. This list is not running posted bounty. Instead we're running just a fracking instead of the 2 posted bounty to keep the agenda count down to 10. Get an extra ice in. Unfortunately, if we had posted bounty, we could kill him right now. Post a double Scorch for $13. We can't, so we're just gonna have to wait. Go to 18. This is enough of a differential if he doesn't get some more money this turn. I mean, he'll sell this to go to 14. If you could use paper in a tournament then to like do a dry run, this would be a lot better of a deck. I think he's going bigger going home in this turn, because if he doesn't find enough agendas, yeah, I'm surprised he did that, because he's unlikely to find 7 points. I guess he's just giving up. Or he hasn't thought that I can find C-source like this. Yeah. So now we have him two ways. We could do our combo, or we could just kill him with C-source double scorch. Gets the job done. So let's do our math here. We have trace 3, we need trace 9. So we boost it by 6. 6 and 3 is 9. He doesn't have any link. So this will tag him. And then he will die. So kind of over aggressive by him. Running this was too aggressive. And then running with this medium is also too aggressive. You really have to balance when you run and when you don't run against this deck. Alright, he couldn't pawn the cash because I trashed his pawn shop on purpose. Right. So yeah, he was kind of dead in the water. Wasn't much he could have done except just try to mill me out for a while. We could have had the kill earlier with posted bounty, but right now I'm thinking that having the extra ice is more important. It's hard to say though. Posted bounty combo doesn't depend how much money they have, just depends how much money you have, because posted bounty, you know, you just score it with super from Sand Sin, you forfeit it. They just have a tag, and then you can scorch them. But having that in also adds more complexity to learn with the deck, which is already incredibly complex to play. I think, like, without a doubt, the most complicated deck in Netrunner to play. So you can play these, or you can play hard and the run ice. Post in the comments if you have a hard opinion on that. I've kind of found, like, well, Shadow can trace them sometimes, and which is inconvenient for them. You know, they think they have an action left, and they don't. In this case, he didn't have enough money to get rid of the tag. And this doesn't cost you a lot. It costs them more. If they're paying 2 with Mimic to get through it, then that's probably fine with you. Same with this. If you have enough subs, which if you compare to, like, more end the run ice, like, you know, more quandaries, I don't know, you could play guard or something. With 1 sub, it's significantly worse. Mother Goddess, on the fence about. The idea is to stop siphons if they can remove the tags afterwards, because that just sucks. If they siphon you and they keep the tags, they basically lose the game. If you have any money left and can combo. Not sure on this ice. Paywall was about as good as the Beanstalk. Let's see how much I actually got on it. Paywall implementation triggered 2 times. So I got $2 plus the 1 for playing it. It was 1 worse than having a Beanstalk right away. You had the potential utility of turning off like a net celebrity or something. But overall, I wasn't crazy about it. Keep on testing. Thanks for watching, guys.